What?
Those red Kobe's.
Oh, the Grinch.
Let me tell you something.
Oh, those sold out in like 60 seconds.
I'm at work. Totally forgot.
They sold out in like
I'm
60
going hard in the
seconds.
paint. I got 3 apps at one time going.
It still didn't work.
And it still didn't work.
It still didn't work.
That was the
It
hard.
still didn't work.
It's people cheating.
Well,
Oh, of course.
To be fair, Sneaker app has done a really good job of shutting down the bots. They really have.
No.
I gotta give them. Yes, they have.
I
gotta
want to
give them
say
credit.
they have, but
I
they
gotta give them
can't
credit.
crush them all.
They can.
It's easier to cop. The shoe industry has changed,
It has.
but they've done out of a million bots, they maybe shut down 250,000. But it's a million bots out there.
There's a lot of bots out there because
So if you shut down 250,000 in improvement, but you can't stop that machine.
But here's the thing about the Kobe's. I don't know that they mass produced them. I don't know how many pairs
It
they
was
put
like
out.
600. It was like 600,000.
Yeah, that's not a mass produced.
That's not
pair.
a mass produced.
It's not
It's not
mass.
it wasn't a general release. Then on top of that, his wife was like, "We're gonna put out more Kobe." So I'm thinking maybe like 650.
So
If that,
Well,
yeah,
how much they
pairs
put out there?
pairs of sneakers.
Pairs
Because
of
here's the
sneakers.
thing:
It's not a lot.
the Concord 11s,
that's why I want them.
I know they're very valuable.
they're very valuable.
They like triple the price.
The Concourse 11,
Recent.
I don't know anyone
That was my
that
Christmas
didn't
gift
want
for
them who
myself.
didn't get them
That's true.
because it was a national release.
But I will say this about the 11s. Last couple of years, I did not cop.
by choice, though.
No, because I did.
Oh, you mean like the cool gray?
No, yeah, like a cool gray.
Sure,
the
sure.
red and white.
Sure.
I didn't cop neither one of those.
I got both of those, but the white and black patent leathers are the most popular ones. The
That's
Concords. So they did a national release.
They weren't Concords, but I'll let you.
They are Concords,
They're
right?
not Concords. They're called Gratitudes.
Whatever. Same.
Also known as DMPs.
Same shoes. But anyway, take us into the episode, man. We just talk about sneakers here, folks.
That's why I let it rock.
This is our show before the holiday season. You know what I'm saying? No.
Did you want me to? I mean, you just said go ahead and start the show, and then you continue to talk. So
You
what
want me to
do?
slap you in front of all these people?
Slap me in front of these people? Are you crazy?
Well, then let me finish talking.
Talking about what? You ain't talking about nothing.
What's up, America?
Hey, happy holidays. Jesus Christ.
It wouldn't be 94 feet if we didn't start off a little silly, people. We really do love them.
Talk about yourself.
Fine. I really do love them guys, you know.
Hey, Dre, you keep coming with them Bucks tickets. I like you too.
Oh, I almost backslid. Woo-hoo! If they see me on TV, they might read my lips because I almost backslid. I almost said a word that started with something and ended with you. But Jesus called me. He called me in the battle. See, Isaiah will take you there, people. He will take you there.
He likes to.
Yeah, he do.
He likes to test the waters.
Yeah,
See
he
what
do.
he can get away with.
Yeah, he do.
That's not true.
Yeah, he do.
He remind me of some other kind that I know.
Man,
That's messed up.
listen.
And he know what kind I'm talking about.
Nice to see you too, Keezy.
Huh?
Nice to see you too, Keezy.
Good to see you too, brother.
So this is another episode 94 Feed Podcast. Let me rewind. I'm sorry. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, cats and dogs. This is another episode of 94 Feet Podcast. I had a Mountain Dew before I came in, so I'm a little hyped up.
No, speaking of Mountain Dew, I had some matcha from Starbucks the other day because it's like high in caffeine. Bro, I was up to 2:00 in the morning because I took it back like a shot.
Time out. What time you take this?
6:00 p.m.
Oh yeah, you messed yourself up.
Bro, I was up to 2 a.m. like jittery, hyper, like you hype right now.
Yeah,
that's how hype I was, like jumping around hype.
I had a bad experience with matcha. Let's just say it ran through me, and after that just scared me straight. I ain't been on it since. But real talk, shout to Starbucks.
Matcha. Oh my god,
matcha,
what is that?
Like a matcha. It's like a green.
It's a
tea.
powder. It's a powder.
It's like a green tea.
So I go to Starbucks and I get
caffeine.
this pink lemonade. It's like it's an acai, strawberry acai. It has strawberries and it's just a pink drink with water. And the matcha is the caffeine that gives you, because I hate coffee.
You add matcha to it?
Oh, I add 3 scoops of matcha to the
3 scoops?
3 scoops of matcha. So I was tired. So
he should have been up for 3 days straight.
So I took, I did like this, just took it back real quick because I had to work to 11 that night. Bruh, I was up to 2:00 in the morning, like hyper, like
that's ridiculous.
Trying to kick it. Like if I was in college, I probably would have went to a party. But do your intro, man.
Real shout out to quick to Starbucks. I've been doing the medicine ball lately. They've really been been really good lately for my system, for my body and stuff like that. So y'all should get on that medicine ball. I don't know exactly what it is, but it's like a tea. Why you looking at me like that?
So you want us to get on something you don't know what it is?
No, I do know what it is. I said it's a tea.
Look it up.
I'll send it to you. But it's
Does
good
it give
for
you
you.
the hit you need though? Like, because you remember
It's not a caffeine.
people go to Starbucks to get the hit they
You
need.
shout
for
them
the
out
It's
day.
not a
You
caffeine.
shout them out like they are a sponsor.
I'm not shouting them out. I'm shouting them out because they did the body right.
Okay, cool. That's what's
I'll
up.
send it to you, but it's not like a caffeine type of situation. It's more just like a good
We
tea.
do not own any rights to Starbucks.
We
Just
don't.
had matcha.
I'm not adding matcha to nothing. I mean,
Matcha's great.
it's not.
Matcha is great.
But yeah, I mean, we be
Shout out to my brother
doing other stuff. Why would you do that right now?
because
No. Why would you do that right now?
I don't know. Just want to show America that Casey came through for a change.
Are you done? Did you come through?
I did.
Is it here?
Part of it's
Is
here.
it here?
Part of it'll be here in an hour when we
Is
go
it
to
here?
the game tonight.
Is it here? Is it here right now? Because if it's not here right now, it sounds like Keezy came through, but you didn't.
Kilo, if you're listening, I have a ticket available tonight.
He's not. Anyways,
3 listeners. Maybe one of them want to go.
I know, right?
this is another.
3 watchers.
Anyways,
Okay, started us up. We here, folks.
we
for
here.
real now.
Due to time, we're gonna skip over the injury report and get right into the mess. Shoot around. Shoot around. Is that what you was looking for?
Who are we?
Shoot around.
Who are we? Who are we? You didn't tell America
I know.
who we are. You didn't tell America.
Shout out to,
Who
shout
are
out to
we?
my brother Keezy coming through.
Casey, what up, bro?
What's good, good people?
Shout
Glad
out
to be in the building.
Shout out to Dre coming through.
What up, everybody? Dre in the building. Drea Claus is coming to town. People, keep watching this week. Got some
Drea
great things
Claus?
in store. Follow me on my other Instagram page at BGC Grad Plus. Show the things we're doing for the kids.
You know what I'm saying? He keep it lit.
At DreXD. Follow me on IG. The world is great.
As
because
Dre,
y'all are in it.
as Dre says it, his fans.
Oh, let it
Hey,
go.
that what you said? You said it.
How you doing, Zeke?
I'm
You
doing
hyper.
all right.
Don't
Thanks,
drink
man.
no Mountain
Appreciate
Dew
it.
before you come here ever again.
Um,
again.
Okay, let's get into it.
We got an hour.
New Orleans Pelicans. Zion Williamson dieting and conditioning needs to improve, but Zion refuses to listen. Does Zion have a weight problem, or is this overreaction?
So
Overreaction.
Overreacting. I'm sorry. Is that better, Professor Davis?
Overreacting, yes.
Thank you. Appreciate it. One slip up. One. Go ahead.
I just wanted to correct you.
Oh, no, it's
I just want
fine.
to make sure you have the.
One slip
right-
up. I just want to let you know. One slip
I
up.
want you to use the right
That's
grammar.
fine. Oh, no. Thank you. That's cool. Dre?
I'm just reading what you wrote. What's wrong with what you wrote? Is Zion weight a problem or is this an overreaction? That's written correctly.
Is this overreacting?
No,
Hold on. You
it
hold on, hold
is
on.
an overreaction.
No,
That's correct.
it's not.
It is correct because he could say, "Is Zion weight a problem or is this an overreaction?" If he wanted to say it differently, he would have said, "Is Zion's weight a problem or are we overreacting?"
Because that's what he should have really said.
Casey, let it go. He got you on this one, bro. It's okay. It's written fine. It's okay. So anyway,
I didn't make it a big deal until he said so.
Accountable.
y'all are ridiculous. So let's get into it.
Accountability.
Okay, let it go.
Accountable.
All right,
He's a
okay,
freaky
okay.
ass nigga.
Let it
Like
go.
you should touch it.
So here's the thing. I've never seen, take away the sports analogy. I've never seen so many people concerned about other grown people's body and their weight. If this were a woman, people would say she's being, let me finish.
Go ahead. I'm gonna let you finish.
She's being body shamed. Right? Remember when Lizzo showed up to the Laker game, dressed a certain way? People thought that she was body shamed because of the attire, but she really wasn't. If you're going to talk about his condition and talk about his condition, don't bring the man's weight in there.
That's part of conditioning.
It's not.
It is.
It may be, maybe not. Health is one thing. Conditioning, yeah. I don't see, why do they see Zion's condition is out? Because every time I see him, he balling.
Here's the thing about
Every
that.
time I see him, he putting up numbers.
Hold on a second, real quick.
So hold up. I'm going to finish.
Go
and
ahead.
I'm
Go
just
ahead. No,
gonna-
go ahead. Go on.
it'll
Let you
be
ride.
quick.
Go ahead.
I think it's an overreaction, but Zion Circle needs to say, "Hey, maybe we need to get you on a meal prep plan."
He ain't listening.
How do we know that? How do we know that? And
When
Kesey words,
the
were
team,
you there? Were we
the
there?
team is putting out statements.
The team has not put out an official anything.
They have put out an official
They have
statement.
not. This is
Okay.
only
Yes,
come from
they-
Stephen A. Smith.
This is not
Okay,
coming.
so-
Where you think Stephen A. get this from?
Okay, so listen, check this
Stephen
out.
A. be making stuff up. I'm sorry. I like him, but he be making
So
stuff up.
check this out.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna get to that in a second.
Go
Did
ahead.
any of y'all see the interview with Carmelo Anthony on this?
What did he say? I didn't.
So he was addressing the issue what we're
Go ahead.
talking about.
Okay.
People got to realize this was a 19-year-old boy coming in the league who ain't used to having to worry about his weight because he was always more athletic than anybody he played against in coming from high school and college during his time. And to come in the league and you got to be the face of a team is a lot of pressure, which will cause you to do more eating than you probably would have been doing. You know what I mean? Like, not to mention, you see him as a big person, right?
Mm-hmm.
He got a natural big build, right?
Mm-hmm.
So he can lose 20 or 30 pounds and you wouldn't even notice it because of his build. And people wouldn't even understand that.
And I'm going to also co-sign and say conditioning is one thing, dieting is another, but what are you putting in front of him at these meetings?
So here's my thing.
Hold up.
Go ahead.
When we went on a Bucks tour, we took our kids on a Bucks tour in the locker room. And one of the kids asked, what do the players eat before the game? And the response was whatever they want. Meaning, if Giannis likes chili dogs, guess what Giannis gonna have?
Chili dog.
Chili dog. LeBron used to like, was it Skittles or something? One of those players liked Skittles.
Mm-hmm.
What is he gonna have?
Skittles.
So then, if that's the case, then give the man a dietitian, control what you're bringing in for catering, and put him on a strict workout plan. It kind of reminds me of dude that used to play for the Packers, Eddie Lacy. Y'all remember Eddie Lacy?
Yes.
Eddie Lacy had a really good season, and they said he couldn't keep the snacks away. And they did what? They cut him. They cut him, and he hadn't played since. So if his health and conditioning was a real problem, the Sixers would do more to put it in order.
The Pelicans.
Thank you. The Pelicans would do more to put it in order.
Okay.
And I'm done.
Okay. So here's my thing. Couple
Go ahead.
things.
Real quick before you go. If you're an alcoholic on the team, is the team going to put you in rehab? Are they going to Okay. So
okay. Time out. Number one,
eating is a disorder.
You're right.
I agree with Dre because
Eating is a
think of it
disorder.
like this. Hold on, before you go. Think about this. If he's your franchise player, right?
Mm-hmm.
You pay for it. Don't expect him to do it. You do it.
I'm just saying, put your foot down and say, we are giving you a dietitian.
We're giving you a dietitian and a personal chef for the next 2 years.
I
You follow this plan and put it in this contract. This is an incentive for you because you are the face of this team. You can be the face of this league if you get to a certain point.
I'm just going. I got a couple of things here. Really quickly, Zion is listed at 6'6", 284 pounds. 6'6", 284 pounds. Not 6'8", not 6'9". Y'all know I'm pretty big. I'm heavy. What is the one thing y'all always say to me? Zeke, if you weren't that tall, you'd be fat as us. Facts. I'm lean. I'm tall. I can work this out. You're 6'6" and you're almost pushing 300 pounds. That's a problem.
That's LeBron's weight, and he's 6'8".
No. What'd you just say?
LeBron has the same weight, and he's 6'8".
Yes.
Only 2 inches.
No. LeBron is 6'8", 250, maybe
Muscle.
260.
Muscle.
Thank you.
Muscle.
I know. He trying to push the cars. My thing is this. Y'all sitting here making excuses for a grown man. No. Hold on a second. Because you talking about put him on a dietitian. Tell him this. Because he's the franchise face of that team, it's really on him because I can tell you, hey, we're gonna have a dietitian come to the house and maybe move some stuff around. He can open the door or he can close the door.
Oh, there's some accountability he has to take.
Exactly. So that's my point. Y'all talking about something. Well, make him a dietitian.
The team does need to do more. They need to do more.
So my thing is this: what can they do besides stuffing the vegetables in his mouth and push him away from the table? My point is
they can put his foot down. They can put their foot down.
You know what this is about? This is about Zion not caring. This is about Zion not caring.
So did Shaq not care?
Shaq was 300 pounds and moving like a guard.
No, he wasn't.
But he was still.
Yes, he was.
He wasn't moving
Hold on
like
a second.
a
And on top of that, Shaq weighed in on this. He said at a certain point, I too had to watch my weight and I had to watch what I eat because I know I wanted to be the best center in the world.
So
like I said before, this is not on the Pelicans. This is not a thing we pass in the buck here. This is on one person and one person only. Zion, he got contract extension. He getting money. So when you can't hire your own dietitian, when you can't sit back, you know what? This is enough Cajun food for me. Let me push back this gumbo because he in New Orleans. Let me push back this gumbo, but he don't want to. He don't care.
I agree with what Dre said, and I agree with what you said. And like you said, he is grown, and at some point, it has to become a mental thing where, like Carmelo said, do I really want to be great, or I just want to continue to be good and keep dealing with injuries over and over and over? And that has to be something mentally. He has to be locked in on to like, I'm finna lock in. The next 2 years, I'm finna lock in. I'm gonna get the leanest and trimmest I can get and prove everybody wrong.
Now here's my thing about
because
Zion.
that'll shut up every doubter that got anything to say about Zion.
Yep, it would. Right now he's averaging.
But then
22.
again, we are in an era where people will find anything.
This is not just anything though. He 284 pounds and 6'6".
Well,
but did you watch when they played the Lakers? He looked at fat and slow, like he was tired. And then he'll make a quick move to the basket, miss it, and keep it going.
But you got to realize
people are concerned because they see the potential.
He's going against LeBron and he's going against AD.
Okay,
That's them two different. You're talking about two superstars that have been conditioned and have a mental mindset to have. Can I finish saying what I got to say? I'm talking about players who got the mental mindset to work out and to be in a top-notch shape for those type of games compared to who he's playing with. Who on that roster has that mentality?
Yeah.
Nobody.
So
that's what I'm trying to say. Why you thinking I'm just bringing up LeBron? I'm thinking about the mentality that superstars have to want to be better than everybody else.
So this is more of a Zion problem then.
So
because he doesn't have the mentality.
It's a mental mindset.
I'll let that go. Yeah,
it's a mental mindset.
Thank you. I'll let that be.
He gotta lock in and be like, I'm locked in now.
So this is a problem then.
And perhaps
it's a problem. It's only a problem to America because it can be his own problem that he don't live up to his ability, or it can be his problem that he leads down to in his ability. That's on him as a person. But if me as a franchise owner, I'm going to do everything in my power to make sure you get all the resources that you need to be who I think America is looking for you to be. And if you don't take that, that's on you. So then when that next contract time come, guess what? It might not be Supermax no more.
Okay, so
hold up. Let me
I just want to ask you a question. So is this a Zion problem? Is this a Zion problem? Is this a Zion problem? Are we overreacting?
It's a 60-40. It's a 60% Zion. It's a 40% team.
So it's a Zion problem.
It's accountability. If I go to my doctor as a guy that has had great moments with health, who's had challenging moments with health, whose weight has fluctuated up and down. I'm talking about myself. I totally get it. But it wasn't until the doctor said, hey, you need to bring your blood sugar down a little bit or you're going to become a diabetic, that I started taking things serious, right?
Exactly.
It wasn't until you realize, oh, people I hang out that drinks a lot are drunks, that I started leaving the liquor alone, plus Jesus, of course. So Zion hasn't had the scare enough to step it up, but also the team can say, their team physicians can say, just like they can say to you, Kesey, don't you go play no pickup ball. They can absolutely say that. Hold on.
What is
let me finish.
Go ahead.
They can absolutely say that. They can say to him, Zion, we are putting you on a strict diet. You have to lose 20 pounds or whatever they put, or you're losing certain incentives, or you're going to be suspended. Hold up, bro. The Bucks did it to Tractor Trailer. How soon we forget? The Bucks sat him down because of his conditioning. So what I'm saying is, faith without works is dead. Meaning, the doctor can say to me, you need to do this. But if I don't, guess what?
It ain't going to happen.
It's not going to happen.
That's true.
So, 60-40. Zion needs to own it, but the team needs to step it up.
Time out really quickly. How is it 60-40? That's 40%. Everything you just said is true. But if I already signed my 4-year extension, hold on. Yes, it do. Yes, it do. Yes, it do. You deal with contracts all the time. Don't tell me I need to lose weight, but it's not in my contract. Because it's not in my contract. That's number one. Number two,
player development is probably somewhere in that contract.
These people, and you're talking about, hey, Zion, I think you need to lose about 20 pounds. Yeah, all right.
Nobody.
And eat the food. So my thing is, you talking about these people who need to put Zion on a diet and stuff like he's not listening.
I don't think it was in his contract, but like I said before, I'm on board with Andre. I think it's more 70% Zion and 30% franchise. From a person who's dealt with weight issues like me myself over the years, it has to be something mentally you have to lock in on.
You do. And it's not that easy.
And I was,
especially when you got money.
And to be honest, I was at a point where mentally I locked in.
Mm-hmm. I remember that.
And I got my weight down to where I wanted it to be. But
until COVID.
But then once you are not locked in,
mm-hmm.
you'll go back to your same habits. Like Zion lost some weight, right?
He lost a little bit.
Then he got unlocked in because whatever happened or whatever went on in his life.
I mean, I think
that changed that. You know what I mean? The pandemic did a lot of difference to people. Like, I'm just saying from a mental standpoint, until you're 100% mentally locked in, I don't care what nobody says, it's not going to stick.
Right.
You're not going to go 100%. It was me going in and locking in 100% that this has got to change.
And
because I had a goal to play.
Yep.
I didn't want to ride the bench.
But
I didn't just want to be on the rosters.
Everything y'all saying is making it 100% a Zion issue.
It's a 70% because also without my supporting cast or the support system around me, showing me this, giving me this, and like giving me these gateways to make me 100% locked in, I didn't get 100% locked in because I kept saying I'm gonna do it. I kept saying I'm gonna do this. I kept trying this, kept trying that. But until I got the full effects of what I needed to do from the people around me and the basically, let's just say the organization around me.
Can't nobody make you do nothing you don't want to do though. Can't nobody make you do nothing you don't want to do.
Yeah, not when you make 50, 60, 70 G's, but when you make 200 million, the heck they can.
No, they can't.
Okay, keep watching.
Keep watching. This is my
thing.
Hold on, real quick. How long has this been a problem?
I didn't know it was a
college.
I didn't know it was a problem.
Everybody's talked about his weight. Since he's been in college, he's only gotten bigger. He's only gotten bigger. He went from 6'6" to 256. The fact that I looked it up and it's 284, almost 300 pounds, you're 6'6" is ridiculous. You know what that looks like? That looks like what is his name? One of the fattest guys ever in the league. And it ain't Shaq, but his name was Andre something. I gotta look him up.
His name was Andre something?
Andre something. I can't think of his name right now. But the point I'm making
Michael Sweetney?
Who?
Michael Sweetney?
No.
He was a big guy too.
It was a really, I hate to say that.
I know who you talking about. He used to play for the Sixers, I think.
But it's one of them things where like this, that's what to me, this is 100% a Zion thing. And I feel like he just don't care. And because he don't care, it's one of them things where like he just like doing whatever he gonna do. I hope he gets it together, but honestly, I was thinking
Michael Sweetney, he was 350 pounds.
Okay, there you go. That how tall was he?
Michael Sweetney,
6'9" or something.
Yeah. Well, you know the craziest part is Zion's not even the biggest player in the NBA. Is Joker.
Joker's 7 foot.
Joker's 7 foot, 290. 290.
That's a lot of weight on him.
When you're 7 foot, it's not.
Zion Williams, which you said. Brooke Lopez,
7-footer,
282. and then his brother Robin, 281. So, I mean, at the end of the day, health is wealth. Even when you have money,
Well,
health is wealth, man.
You talking about Oliver Miller?
that's who it was.
That's who you talking about. I had to think about it.
How big was Oliver?
Oliver Miller was a big guy. I gotta look him up.
He's almost 400.
Well, Sweetney, they just said, was the largest in NBA history.
There's quite a few players that had that issue. Eddie Curry.
Eddie
Curry had that issue.
Anthony Mason.
But the thing about it is, they had an issue later on in their career. He's still
No,
young.
Eddie Murphy.
Eddie Curry.
Eddie Curry had that coming into the league out of high school. Remember he graduated. Remember he came out of high school.
Yeah, I'm saying he was 6'10".
But his weight was his issue.
He was like 6'10".
Anyway,
Eddie Curry.
We hope Zion does what he needs to do to get it in order next time.
Robert Chucky Traylor was 320.
That's what I told him. Let's put him on a diet.
The Los Angeles Lakers will raise the in-season tournament championship banner.
I thought they said they weren't.
They were. They are going to do it. What are your thoughts on this?
They
really
won.
quickly, Kobe has put a lot of quotes out there, and they all quotes of Mamba mentality. He said, "We don't put up Western Conference championship banners here. We put up championship banners."
Well,
Is this a championship banner?
Curry was 350.
So I don't mind the Lakers posting it. They won the in-season tournament. So put up
Lame.
Oliver Miller was 375. That's what
Jesus
he's
Christ.
Put up a banner.
Lame.
Put up a banner, bro.
Lame.
Mm-mm.
Lame. This is why I feel like they're making a big deal. Couple things. Number one, because LeBron won it. Number two, he won't never see another championship. They're like, well, we got to do something.
So you're calling this rigged again?
Of course, it's rigged. And as time has gone by, other people have agreed with me.
Come on now.
Here and there.
He started his NBA career at 280.
Casey, we've moved on.
No, I'm just saying. And his
Eddie Curry?
No, Oliver Miller.
Oh, how tall is he?
It doesn't say how tall.
Casey, we're talking about your Lakers now.
But 280,
That's
and you
long.
go to 375. Now that's a big drop. That's a
almost
big.
100 pounds.
That's 100 pounds.
That was toward the end of his career. What I'm saying is
Still.
Hey, you should eat right. Mm-hmm. Let me another plate, please.
So I don't mind the banner being hung up because it sort of goes in line with like college, like
To me, this is a loser mentality.
college football. Where you think all these bowl games came from? So everybody can feel like a winner.
Mhm.
Everybody don't make the playoffs, right? The national championship, but they got these bowl games, and these colleges use these bowl games. Hold up.
I know
Like
what you're saying, but only two matter: national championship and like what I think it's like the Sugar Bowl. Oh, I'm sorry,
The
4.
orange.
Is
It's
it
like 5 or
It's
6.
like
no, it's like 4.
It's at least 6.
No, it's
Rose
it's-
Bowl.
The
Rose
Orange,
Bowl. Now, Rose Bowl's not a big one.
the
Yes,
Rose
the
Bowl
heck it
is.
is.
Rose
The
Bowl,
Orange Bowl,
Peach,
the Sugar Bowl.
Sugar Bowl, and championship.
That's it.
That's it.
I'll give you that.
I'll give you
It's
5.
one more.
So the NBA is giving you that same sort of nostalgia when it comes to the in-season tournament. It's going to be a part of the brand of the NBA.
So are you telling me?
Mhm.
Because this is what is giving this. It's giving
Consolation prize.
yes.
So I'm okay with it.
We can't read a real banner. They might throw a parade. They're gonna throw a parade next to.
I am okay with the in-season tournament winning the way they did it because it wasn't a ring, it was a medal.
Oh,
It doesn't have to be a big banner. It could be a small banner. As long as they're not going crazy with the parade. Now, what I will say, I'll give you this since you want something critical. The celebration in the locker room was a bit much for me. That was a little over.
What you mean? They won a championship.
That was a little over.
They
the
won a
top.
championship.
Bro, they brought out champagne.
you said the Rose Bowl in that big. Did you see who in the Rose Bowl this year?
Who?
Ohio State.
Michigan and Bama.
Yeah. I'm saying Rose Bowl is like
Yeah.
Rose Bowl is like the consolation for not
The
making
national
the championship.
Okay, talking about that's different because they paying for this. They paying for that.
And the
paying,
Cotton Bowl.
They paying.
Forgot about that one,
Cotton
too.
Bowl.
They
is
paying
good.
to make these. They paying to make bigger. That's
So-
why it's always sponsored by a different sponsor. every couple
greed.
years.
It's greed.
It's greed. We
It's
get
greed.
that.
It's
What I'm
somewhat,
saying
yeah.
is,
It's greed.
There's someone there.
They
But
got
still.
they got a Chick-fil-A bowl.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, I forgot
They
about
got they got a
so whoever
they
got the
got a
fatter pockets,
Tostado bowl.
yeah, whoever got the fatter pockets, that's who bowl is gonna be. If we had probably been 94 feet podcast bowl, but the point is,
Because knowing you want me to pay for it.
I mean, you got it. I mean, you got it.
He
I mean, you
want
got it.
he want me to pay for it.
I mean, you got it.
And so we talk about the Lakers. If it's a small banner, fine. But if you make it the size of a championship banner, you can start doing parades, and that's a bit much. But I'm okay with them because it was the first one. It was the first one, bro. They got to acknowledge.
What you mean they gonna keep on
Dude, they got
doing
a
it?
Pop-Tart Bowl.
You
Number
gonna-
18 NC State versus Kansas State is in that one.
Listen. This is how bad college football is with it. Deion's team was 4-something.
They ain't getting no ball.
If they would have won one more game, they would have been in the bowl.
Yeah,
But they would have hung a banner,
they wouldn't have no ball
and
for that.
yes, they would have got a banner and a trophy.
They'd have got some money and kept it moving.
When you go to Camp Randall, all those bowls are in Camp Randall Stadium.
What's college?
You got the Gator Bowl, the Holiday Bowl,
They got
All right.
1,000,001 bowls. Let's keep
All right.
out.
the bowl. The
So you
bowl.
cool?
Weigh in on the
so
Lakers.
You cool with the Lakers raising the banner? Of course you are.
It's an accomplishment. I mean, you won the first one ever. Why not?
I mean, they hang up top scorers, they hang up top rebounders, they hang up all that. When you go to the Fiserv Forum tonight, look in the Raptures at everything that's hanging up.
Jerseys.
There's also banners with stats.
So hold on. Think about this. Marquette has banners hung up that says
Final Four.
Final Four,
Final
Elite
Four.
Eight. They didn't win it, but they got a banner for it.
Loser. Loser.
The Bucks have Western Conference.
When are we giving? This is what we doing now? We just giving out awards for anybody?
The Bucks have Western Conference champions hung up. They have Eastern Conference champions hung up.
All I know is this: when you certain cities shouldn't be hanging these banners. Look, hey, Kobe said, "Hey, we don't hang Western Conference
they
championship
got plenty
banners.
of them hung up.
We hang out championship
It
banners."
sounded good.
And
It sounded good.
and this is more towards the rig, but it's just one of them things where like I just feel like, really, I'm just like, really,
Speaking of weight, laughing tacos. I just want to say that.
I'm getting I'm hungry. It's just one of them things where I just like it's just one of them things. Like, it's just I just found it real like it was giving loser. It was giving real.
Come on, man.
loser.
You, Isaiah,
loser,
bro. You got to take everything that comes with it. They got the medal. They got the $750,000.
but the champagne was too much.
The champagne was a bit much.
The champagne wasn't too much.
The locker room celebration made it feel like they won a title. It was way too much.
And then on top of they asked him about the money off top. They ain't take his jersey off yet. So we getting that money or what's
Who
up?
said that?
The rookies.
I mean, bro, they paying for everything. Shoot, they paying for them Zion Williams type of dinners. You know what I'm saying? They paying for them. The hazing alone makes this money worth it for them.
Ridiculous.
So living in LA. Have you ever been to LA? Do you know how much stuff costs
It's
in
very
LA?
expensive.
I was in LA with my team for 3 days. Our work per diem was $125.
Mhm.
It was gone in 3 days on meals
Mhm.
because it's expensive.
It is
So the rookies looking forward to that money.
ridiculous.
Shout out to Gavin Newsom.
Hanging
You
up
sound
a
like a
banner.
hater.
I'm not a hater. It's just
You
stupid.
sound like a big time hater.
It's just stupid. It's stupid.
If you wanted, you wouldn't say that.
If the Milwaukee Bucks had one, I'd be like, that's cool, but let's get this real championship.
Absolutely, and I think
So
Laker fans
hanging a banner up like what is this?
Nope.
What is this?
Nope,
I don't want
you're
this.
wrong.
I don't want this.
You're wrong.
I don't want this.
You're wrong.
I don't want this.
Did you know that the NBA even hangs up banners if you win your division,
Yeah.
not conference, division?
Yeah.
This is no different.
And that division, now football, it matters. How much does the division really matters?
In the NBA, it doesn't,
Exactly.
but they still hang up the banner.
Yeah.
You know how many Central Division champion
time-
banners are hung
How
up?
many times have you looked at them and like, wow, we really did something that year?
No, this is how I
You know
look
what
at
you know what
them.
the Brewers did in 1970? We went to the World Series. We didn't win it. We went. You know what they did? They threw a parade. I said, wow, this is some real loser.
They did?
Yeah, exactly. Look at your face right now. Pull up your phone. Look at your face right now. That's what we doing. That's what this is. That's what this is equivalent
It's
to.
not. It's not.
Ooh,
It's not.
their mentality.
It's not. It's not.
Everybody gets a hey guys. I know you won the 500,000 each, and you got the the necklace and stuff like this. So let's go hang a banner.
It's a medal.
I want you guys to remember this.
It's a medal.
Losers.
You sound like a hater.
Anyways, let's move on. So Tuesday night in Phoenix was fight night. Tuesday night, Draymond Green struck. What's the dude's name?
Nikolai
No, it's not
Jokic.
Nikola.
Yes, Jokic.
Jokic.
His first name is
Jokic.
Nikolai.
Nikolai Jokic.
All right, whatever. Across the face during the game, which caused him to be kicked out the game and suspended indefinitely. He will be required. He will be required to meet certain league and team conditions before able to return. How many games should Draymond Green get suspended?
He should be done for the season.
God,
He should be done for the season. I was all about maybe 4 or 5 episodes ago. Him protecting Klay Thompson was. I stood behind him. He did what players do. You protect your team. But then we also said when your coach told you to stop choking him, you should have stopped.
mm-hmm. You said that.
Draymond Green's actions are out of order. They're out of line. It's bad for the NBA. Draymond Green, it reminded me of the Ron Artest, James Harden beating on the chest, and he just elbowed Harden in his head. Draymond Green was well aware of what he did. It wasn't an accident, and it could have been catastrophic had that guy been a smaller player.
Go ahead.
Draymond Green is bad for the NBA. He needs to be suspended as long as they wanted to. Because some of the things that they're asking him to do, it's not really personal, like forcing him to go to therapy, right? When do we force people to go to therapy?
All the time.
I've never met people that's forced unless you're a child. It's always a choice to go to therapy.
What do you think they're doing with John Moran?
Well, again, he needs to be there. Hopefully it helps. Draymond Green, now you got people questioning if you are a suitable man, right? Because you're doing what you're doing on the court. How's it in your family? How's it in your house?
We don't hear anything.
That's what I'm saying. But now you may open up the door to things that you were trying to keep secret. So NBA for me, just like John Morant, Draymond needs to pay a hefty price. And I say the rest of the season because there's only about 30 or 40 games left.
It's more games than that.
It's not. We're already
60.
We're knocking on 30 right now. There's 80 games in the season.
So it's like 50 games.
Yeah, you're right. So I would say rest of the season is probably a bit much. I would say he needs a 25 gamer. The NBA needs to send a message. They did it to Ron Artest. They almost banned Ron Artest.
You know, here's my thing. This been going on for a long time.
Not this blatant.
Yes, it has. When he kicked LeBron James in his nuts, when he stepped on Sabonis' chest last year, when he choked up Rudy Gobert. Yeah.
The Jordan Poole saga.
Excessive.
The Jordan Poole saga. My thing is this.
Don't touch me.
This is who Draymond Green is. This is who he's been for the last his whole career. This is how he gets in the news. This is how this and my thing is this.
Don't tell me you're finna play the race card.
I'm not gonna play the race card.
Thank God.
As much as
never know with you.
No, as much as the NBA is what's his name? What's the owner?
Adam Silver.
Commissioner. As much as Adam Silver is put on this pedestal as he has great ideas for NBA, such and such. He always gives these pity pats.
Well, time out.
Pity pats.
Let me interrupt before you finish.
Let me finish.
Cross your fingers so you don't fit. No, because this will maybe change your mind. It's not always for the NBA to step in. It's also for the team to step in because teams can suspend you for detrimental. That's what they suspend people for detrimental conduct to your team.
Yeah.
So the Warriors.
I'm about to get there in a minute.
Side note, let's not act like the Warriors not cheering him on. For his crap.
Keep that same energy.
Okay.
I'm about to get there in a minute.
Let's not act like they're not cheering that foolishness.
I'm about to get there in a minute.
With all them yellow brothers over there and they complaining.
And your favorite one. So my thing is this.
Steph's not the complainer. Steph is not the complainer.
He's not the complainer.
Steph's the man of God.
He's not the complainer, but he's also not stepping up as the leader.
What?
He's not stepping up as the leader.
Don't be disrespectful.
Because in Kesey's words, if this was LeBron James, we have a different conversation. LeBron, what's up? Why you not saying in the Draymond?
Because LeBron would have him traded the next day.
Well,
why you not saying that
thing instead of getting him an extension?
As good as Steph is, let's hold up. As good as Steph is, let's be honest.
He's not a leader.
Nobody carries the stroke the way LeBron does.
He's not a leader.
He's a great leader.
Is he?
He's a great leader.
Is he?
Just like Zion said early, we said faith without works is dead. I can
he?
talk to you till you blue in the face. Remember, he tried to talk to Jordan Poole,
So-
and Jordan Poole disrespected him, and he was out of there.
Jordan.
And he
Poole,
was out of there.
Jordan Poole is Jordan Poole. We're talking about Steph Curry.
Steph Curry
Steph Curry can tap Steve Kerr on the shoulder. Hey, get him out of here. All right, we'll take care of it. But he's not doing that.
Well,
He's letting Draymond be Draymond.
Well, not anymore.
So bring it. So,
Not anymore.
Hold on a
Steph
second.
had
Hold on a
comments.
second.
Tell
Hold on a second.
the whole
Bring-
story.
bring-
Tell
here-
the whole story.
Can I bring it back?
You better tell the whole story.
I'm gonna tell the whole story.
Quit lying.
Them comments he
Quit
made.
lying.
He was doing what Dre do, tap dancing out of the situation.
Tap dance these.
Dang, that's how.
Man, you always.
I'm just saying like that. Yeah, boy, you and Steph, y'all best friends. Ain't y'all locked in? Y'all is locked in.
Don't be disrespectful, bro.
I'm
See, he made comments, and he didn't degrade him, but he basically.
You know what he did?
What did he do?
Hope,
Politics.
Exactly.
Okay,
I hope
say that.
I hope Draymond gets the help that he needs.
Bro, that could be offensive to your boy.
Look, man.
No. Imagine if they interview.
If you kick,
hold up.
If you kicking
Hold up.
people in the nuts, stepping on people's chest, choking other opponents, now he needs to get help.
Well, they just asked him publicly. They've never asked anybody
Because
about Draymond.
exactly. My point is this: everybody want to sit here and act like Draymond this is something shock, or like they suspend him for 3 games. Oh, okay. He come back and do the same thing. They suspend him for 2 games.
Well,
He
now
come
it's
back and do
hurting
the
him in
same.
his pocket.
Is it?
Oh.
Because it's not hurting him enough.
And indefinite suspension is a big deal, brother.
And so my thing is this. Number one, I feel like he should get 20, 25 games.
Agreed.
The rest of the season is a little
Agreed.
harsh. Because this is who Draymond Green is, and y'all haven't punished him. I feel like if this was the old commissioner, he'd have been took care of this.
Well,
15, 20 games. This is when he kicked LeBron James, the best player in our league, and you kick him in the nuts. 2 games.
it was a little oversold. Can we
2
just be
games.
honest? It was a little.
What do you mean oversold?
It was he barely touched him, bro.
He did. And then my thing is, this has been who Draymond Green is. I don't know.
Well,
how
now
long.
they're putting their foot down.
But how? To me, it wasn't. This was. Oh, you want to say oversold? This is a little oversold. This was a little oversold because it wasn't like an elbow to the face, an elbow to the jaw. It was a quick turnaround, and he did more damage to Sabonis stepping on his chest.
Yeah.
So my thing is because he not only did he play the rest of that game, he played the next game. And the only reason somebody's saying to you, I hope that brother gets some help. Help for what? You're European.
Anger management.
You're European. Suck it
Anger
up.
management,
Welcome to the
brother.
big league. Welcome to the big boy league. And I've been saying Draymond Green been punking the Golden State Warriors, including Steph Curry, for I don't know how long. So Steph Curry as the leader.
So Steph is getting punked now?
Of course he is. He light-skinned it. But the thing about
What?
it is he light-skinned
What
it.
is wrong with you?
It don't take
What
much.
does light skin have to do with
What
anything?
is
Because it
wrong
don't
with
take
you,
much.
man?
Because it don't take much
It don't take much for what?
for him to get punked. My thing is,
You don't talk about your sensation like that?
Yeah, my sensation. I'm a Bucks fan.
You a Steph Curry fan too?
I'm a Steph Curry fan, but
I
I
mean,
mean,
could you
I
just
didn't
told
say
me-
Warriors. I said your base sensation.
I mean, at the end of the day, man, his comments on Draymond were right on point. But let's not act like he wasn't the Warriors' dog. Let's not act like that because hold up,
your dog
Let me
has
finish.
rabies. Your
Let me
dog
finish.
has rabies and he been had
let
rabies.
me. Finish.
How many people he gonna bite before you do something about it? How many people he gonna bite before you do something about it?
I'm done.
Now you done?
This is Isaiah Moore show.
Well,
Let me finish.
you just
PG.
did it like 10 minutes ago.
If
Exactly.
the Bucks,
Exactly.
because he kept interrupting.
No, you did it to me too, and him at the same time.
Well, I covered for him because you were interrupting him. If the Bucks had a player like Draymond, we wouldn't have said a word either. If the Bucks had a player and these were the same actions, we wouldn't have said a word.
we wouldn't re-sign him.
So as soon as
We
so,
wouldn't
so
re-sign
as soon
him.
as Jay Carter started going off on people, hitting people in the jaw and stuff,
You seen Bobby? You seen what Bobby was about?
Yeah.
Bobby about that action.
Bobby on the smoke.
Bobby want that smoke every time.
Bobby
When his
called-
eyes get big, I
Bobby
think
called
he finna
out
kill
his
somebody.
coach.
When Bobby get big,
If I
I think he finna
see-
kill
listen,
somebody.
I'm not intimidated by nobody. But if I see Bobby's eyes,
They get
he
big.
be looking.
Oh, you got it, Bobby. Bobby.
All right, Bobby.
You got it.
You got it.
You
player.
got it, Bobby.
You got it,
I
player.
don't want no smoke. I don't want no problems. Was that the Detroit game? Oh my God. He wanted the small oak at that Detroit game. But my thing about that is, I just feel like this is who Draymond Green is, and I think it's getting a lot of attention, and that's why they're kind of
It's getting on picture because people are tired of it. So your point, you said it's been going on. People are tired of it now, and here's what I think is going to happen. If Draymond doesn't get it in order, they'll ban him. Don't get it twisted.
I doubt it.
Okay,
I doubt it.
all right.
I don't think
Because he could.
I don't think Adam Silver has the balls. I don't think he has the balls.
Okay. Ask Ja Morant if he got the balls. Ja got 25 of them. Let another gun incident happen. Ja is done.
A gun incident is different than playing ball and hitting somebody in the head.
Ja was only holding. Draymond is hurting people.
First of all, John is in a league of his own. He at the strip club with a gun. He threatening 17-year-olds with a gun.
Living in Memphis, so what do you expect? You need to protect yourself.
Facts. But the point is that he always got a gun. That's different. We talking about somebody who don't know how to act on the basketball court. Now let's move it to your light-skinned friend. My thing about this is this. Like I said before, if this is LeBron James, I feel like it'd be different. LeBron James would, hey, I need to put you to the side. And then on top of that, guess what Draymond Green would do? Listen. He would listen.
Well, I don't know if he would listen because
Steph Curry can't control Draymond Green. His coach Steve Kerr can't stay.
Jordan couldn't control Rodman. Jordan couldn't control Rodman.
He let Rodman be Rodman. Because he wasn't insane. He wasn't affecting the games. Draymond Green.
Do you know how many games Rodman was ejected from? Are you kidding me?
Is he affecting games to y'all to the point y'all losing? Hold on a second, because you watched the final dance, right? The last dance.
I did.
What happened? He's like, "Hey, Jordan, I messed up," and he's like, "All right, cool."
Here's the thing, and I am not condoning what Draymond is doing,
but
that'll help you get your extras that you always have trouble with. This is no different from the 1988, 89, 90 Detroit Piston bad boys. They were just as bad. You better go watch some tapes.
No.
Now, I'm not condoning what Draymond did. You better go watch some tapes. Them bad boys was just as dirty. And they got no suspensions, no fines. Come on, Z. And I'm not condoning it.
Dre, what was the first thing you said?
What?
1980. 1990. They was killing people then. Literally taking your head off.
Back in the days when I was young, I'm not a kid.
Exactly.
NBA is a little soft.
A little soft? A little soft?
Draymond's a little angry. But if this were the 90s, we wouldn't even be talking about this.
Oh, of course. But this is 2023.
But
it's 2023.
But that's a part of like what people be saying about old school fans. They don't know how to let go. This is a new era. Things are different now. You can't do the same things you did back then right now. People are more outspoken about things that's going on in the league than they was back then. Back then, you knew to shut up. If Draymond punched you in the jaw in practice, you knew to shut up. Right now, you punch somebody in the jaw in practice, they going straight to social media.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it's gonna leak before practice is even over.
Before practice is even over.
Yeah.
And so
that's the difference, because right now we wouldn't even be talking about Draymond if that video never leaked.
Are you talking about him punching Jordan Poole?
That wouldn't even be an issue of what he just did if that video was never leaked.
Even if he didn't do that, I know what time it is.
Well, I'm just telling you.
Even if he didn't do that, let's say he didn't punch Jordan Poole, this would still be a hot topic. It's not a lot going on. But other than that, this is Draymond constantly doing this.
Yeah, Draymond has some anger issues. There's no doubt about it. Draymond, we've all said, is the heart and soul of the Golden State Warriors. So whether Steph Curry is a leader or not, of course they were going to turn the other cheek. In fact, I'll say this to show you that what an objective fan looks like.
Here we go.
If the NBA hadn't suspended him, the Warriors wouldn't have said nothing at all.
That's true.
You think so?
I know so. They've never had.
And
They never have.
if we really look back in time,
Even with the Jordan Poole incident.
it probably was issues like this back when we were watching basketball. We wonder why our teams lost. That you probably didn't even know what was going on.
Yeah.
Probably true.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, like, I partially say some of this is not on Draymond.
Here we go again. Here we go.
You gotta own it, bro.
I mean, he got to own his part, but at the same time, if he played back in that era, people wouldn't even be questioning him right now.
We don't play in that era though. That's what I'm saying. Like we can't.
This
sit
been
here
going
and
on. This been going
man,
on.
if this is '92, this wouldn't be going on.
But listen, we didn't have brawls, and we played in the park.
Yeah,
You talking about millionaires
exactly.
taking this a lot more serious than we do.
Exactly. So if because we both millionaires, I don't expect you to be doing the same stuff you did in the park. Leave that on the park. You can't see here. It's just what I'm thinking. Like this is 2023. This is ridiculous.
It is.
Kesey, answer the question. How many games should he get? I say 2025.
I say 10 games.
I wouldn't be surprised if he just got 10 games.
I think it's a 10-game suspension
I don't think it's a 10
and
game
require
suspension, but
mandatory ongoing treatment.
That's another thing that pissed me off. This ain't got. I hate the whole therapy angle. He need to get some help. He need to get some help. When he kicked LeBron James in the balls, he needed to get some help. That's when he needed to get some help. Because why would you kick another man in the ball? My fault was an accident. You know exactly what you was doing. Draymond Green knows exactly what he doing every single time he do it. That's why he grabbed Rudy Gobert like that. Because he held on for, I've been waiting for this. I've been waiting for this.
Draymond did that on behalf of the NBA.
So he been waiting for a reason. Yeah.
Just the way Cat looked, I'm thinking it was planned.
But
Every time Cat talk, he has a different persona.
that's because he ain't hit preview yet. Yeah.
Next, you are crazy.
Bucks talk.
Bucks.
On Wednesday, the Milwaukee Bucks beat the Indiana Pacers 140-126.
After you said last week the Pacers had our number, I just wanted to remind America of what you said.
I wasn't gonna go here, but I have no problem saying this. Indiana, ever since I said that, Indiana Pacers have lost like last 3 out of the 4 games.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Because if I hadn't said that, they might have beat us again.
Oh, so now you're a prophet. You're
you're
following the Bible.
Hey. I'm named after one. Just put that out there.
Yeah.
So Giannis scored franchise high 64 points. Shout out
some
to
love.
I'm always waiting to do that.
Let's go, Yanni.
Also, he hold on a second real quick.
But does that go back to what I was saying? Once you get past that 25 to 30 game mark, things change. They lost 3 out of 4, and yet they hadn't lost 3 games the whole start of the season.
Remember what we said last week? I said it, and you co-signed. I said no one should be worried about the Indiana Pacers,
And we said it.
No one, and I stand by that. No one should be worried about the Pacers.
Okay. Hey, be like that sometimes. I just also said that
the extra two. That's what I'm talking about. The swipe. Where is he?
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm looking up something.
Wait till the end.
Yeah. Anyway, so he scored franchise high 64 points. Previously record held by Michael Redd. I forgot about that.
64.
Yeah.
By the Greek Freak.
Now that's not what this story is about, even though that's very nice. The story is
wait, and didn't even play the whole game.
Yeah, he did.
Oh, I'm thinking about last night when he sat out like the whole 4th quarter was babysitting.
Yeah, they was about 30. I think more than that. But he
babysitting, being a father.
That's wild. And then after that
Sorry.
it was a miscommunication at the
Being
center
a father.
court after the game about who should get the game ball.
Oh yeah.
After the game, the Indiana Pacers grabbed the game ball and wanted to give it to their rookie, Oscar Tashabiwa. I don't even know his name. But the point is, he scored 1 point, and their story was they always give their ball to the rookie who scored his first point. Giannis was very upset by this, and he wanted the game ball. A couple things really quickly. Tyrese Halliburton, I don't like you.
Halliburton.
Whatever. I don't care. I don't like you.
First,
And I hate to say that from somebody from Wisconsin because you be acting dumbfounded like you don't know what's up. You sitting there looking at Giannis in his face. He like, go get the ball. And he like, huh? Relax. Relax for what? You know what's up. Go get the ball. I just scored 64 on y'all. What are you doing?
I was going to say, bruh, because I agree with you.
Bruh. Like, what are you doing? Go get the ball. You sitting there looking like I'm stupid. And I feel like they always do this. They always trying to play in Giannis' face, particularly Giannis. And I'm like, if this was LeBron, you would have grabbed the ball and asked him to sign it.
No, he wouldn't have.
And you sitting there, and y'all sitting there looking stupid. And then when the whole team bum rush you, y'all still looking dumbfounded like, why y'all want the ball? What you mean why I want the ball? And then Rick Carlisle hold on a second. He gonna get up there and say, man, that was very unfortunate. We really weren't thinking about his 60. You wouldn't think about his 64 points.
That was a shiesty move.
It was real
regardless
shiesty.
of what Halliburton say, regardless of what Carlisto say, regardless of anybody on that roster, anybody on that staff, everybody in the arena knew Giannis had a career night. And automatically, you know that ball is going to who if they having a career night?
The high scorer.
The highest scorer. And not to mention, Giannis ran past him and threw up the 50. That was an automatic indicator. That's his game ball right there. And then to go on and score 64, that's on the scoreboard right above your head that the coach keep looking at as they losing is BS.
And you know what somebody said, tell me we wouldn't even pay. You know exactly what that person is doing.
They tried to play him out of that ball because they was salty. They lost, and Giannis had a career night on them.
Question, real quick. Wasn't the ladder incident in Indiana too?
It was a Philly.
Okay.
But that you bringing that up, people are trying to play in his face. And the fact that it happened in Milwaukee is ridiculous.
And Giannis was fed up that night.
Here's what I'm going to say about this.
And I don't even think he got the game ball.
He got it.
No, he said it don't feel like the game ball. He said, I got a ball. I'm gonna give it to my mama, but it don't feel like the game ball. And he would know. He would know.
Hey, Keys, here's some earmuffs. These don't feel like the earmuffs I bought you to.
No, these don't feel like the right ones. Give me the ball.
So let me say this.
And if I'm Giannis,
don't do that.
I'm Giannis. Nobody leaving the arena. We're gonna go on tape. We're going to go look at the diameters of the ball. We're going to look at every scratch on the ball. We're going to find this right game ball, or I'm sweating down everybody. And not to mention this in our arena.
I'm turning up.
I'm turning up. Here's my... Here's my take on that. Here's my take.
Here we go.
I am... No, you don't even know what I'm going to say. Shut up.
You finna say something.
I am happy to see the fight in Giannis. Because the media don't respect him. The players don't respect him. People think he's just a pushover.
Everybody that don't play with him don't understand it.
People think he's a pushover. So I'm happy to see the fight. The Pacers were disrespectful because you're a guest, number one. You're the road team. I can see if you were the home team and you're like, no, you're not getting our ball. Our rookie scored the first points. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. You are the road team. So naturally, you don't have any say in what happens here. The Pacers were being petty. It blew up in their face. They didn't think Giannis was going to respond. But let's talk. If you not like the Nasses, I don't want you to be my friend or my brother because he was more angry than Giannis. When Giannis was in that circle, it took like 5 players holding the Nasses back because he was about to risk it all to go protect Giannis. The Pacers were wrong. Rick Carlisle, whatever. Adrian Griffin should have took a harder stand to me. He should have took a harder stand in his press conference comments.
He should have been.
He should have been as angry as Giannis. Like my man's just scored not a career high, a team high. In our franchise history, meaning Kareem hasn't scored 64 playing for us. Ray Allen, Michael Redd,
and it's like top 5 of all time scoring.
That's what I'm saying.
Highest score of all time.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, you got to be kidding me, man.
So the Pacers were wrong. They were whack. Giannis, I love to see the fight in him. Of course, he should have got the game ball, even if he was on an away court. The game high enough. Plus, the Pacers, you lost. Wow, you lost.
my thing
That's
is-
a consolation prize. You got your first basket.
But
We lost. but
I'm
here's
with
the ball.
you. I'm with you. Halliburton, you a superstar too.
Come on, man.
You
In the
in
making.
In the making. You a star in the making. You a superstar in the making. And you sitting there looking stupid like what? You know what? I'm going to the locker room and be like, man, get that ball up.
Like,
Well, remember he was disrespectful
relax.
to Giannis before. Well, I didn't really grow up a Bucks fan. I grew up watching LeBron.
I just what I'm saying. This was the final straw for me. At first, it was the other stuff.
I'm usually up with the hometown kids.
But I'm usually with it. But nah, man, your
this
character
situation is different.
Your character was showing. I don't like it. Your character was showing.
That shows a lot about your character.
Exactly. Because if I promise,
because I'm guaranteed. Because Halliburton's the team captain, right?
Yeah, team captain.
Automatically, get that ball to Giannis.
If the shoe's on the other foot, let him have it. No question about it. Let him have it. He just hit it with a triple double, 50, 12, and 20.
Let him have it.
Let him have it. No problem. All right, he got that. And we keep it moving. The fact that it had to be that Giannis had to, well, first of all,
Giannis had to go to the locker room yelling, knocking on. They said he was kicking at the door.
Staff, the Bucks staff was like trying to hold him back. He ran through the Bucks staff. He ran
sure
through
did.
Indiana staff. It was like 4 people. It was like 4, 5. Crowder was back there too. He's ready to get down. It was like 4, 5 people back there. Bobby was back there. Dane was back there having a good time. He was laughing.
Dane was looking at Giannis like, bro, for real.
He was like, he finna kill somebody.
I'm sorry. Shout out to Dame, Giannis. Man, they did some incredible stuff this week for the Boys and Girls Club.
Here we
man.
go. Of course it did.
Dame took all the kids somewhere.
We seen the news.
Bought them all Adidas and took them to the game. Giannis took all the kids on a shopping spree. Man, it was awesome. Shout out to the Bucks, man, for them taking care of their communities, man. That's what it's about.
It's a tax write-off.
That's what it's about.
It's a tax write-off.
So what?
It's a tax.
At the end of the day, it's still,
You are a
it's
jerk.
the thought that counts.
It's a tax write-off.
Shut up.
This is a tax write-off.
This has been another good episode. Before I
Oh,
cuss
what
this
is
mother.
wrong with you, man? When the last time you gave somebody?
I don't. I'm the person.
You probably gonna start scratching your head. It's been so long.
I'm not. I'm gonna be honest. I don't. I'm the person who needs to be giving stuff too. What are you talking about? I'm the person that needs to be giving stuff too.
You should wear the Grinch outfit for the month of December because that's what you turned into.
Next,
wear it all
December 1st.
You are the
next
Grinch.
year I might do that
Of Christmas, man.
Mhm.
Every year.
every year.
You're the Grinch.
Every year.
Why?
And this year I cop too. So I mean, before I ain't cop.
I'm salty, man. I wanted them Kobe's.
Oh, not the Kobe. I know I'm gonna kiss the Kobe's. I was mad about that. I'm talking about the
them
11.
We don't care about them 11s.
Why you don't care about the
The
11?
Mambas. You know what the?
You know what the retail value on Concords are?
I get that.
It's not.
It's nowhere near.
It's like
What is?
them Kobe's.
Dude, I looked up some cements today. The cements I want because someone said send me.
Cement.
Someone said
Them
send me
fours?
something you would want for Christmas that's unusual.
You sent them the cement fours.
I sent them cement fours.
What's wrong with you?
They asked.
Listen,
I seen you
the
shall
Mambas
receive.
value.
$750.
And those shoes don't even look that good. I said what I said.
Are you serious?
I'm serious.
Shut your face.
You
This has been
said
another good.
what you
this
said.
It's been another
Those
good
shoes don't look
episode.
that good. Not to me.
Really?
I can't have a choice.
You know what? I let that ride.
You know,
really?
we rock sneaker. We're sneakerheads. Those shoes don't look that great to me. Just like Hirachis. That's a funny looking shoe. Hirachi, Kobe's don't look that good to me. They look like a regular basketball or everyday wearing shoe.
You don't like the colorway?
I don't.
What
A
about
red
the-
with
okay,
a spot of green on them in the middle.
It's reverse Grinch. What
I
about the
don't-
Grinches?
yeah,
What about the Grinches?
No.
You don't like the Grinches?
I don't. The Kobe's look funny to me. The Giannis's look really funny to me.
The Giannis's are ugly.
And the LeBrons,
Well, let me hold on real quick.
they're okay.
Real quick.
They're okay.
Kesey, you're more of a basketball shoe guy. We're more like, Jordan kind of guys.
Yeah.
No, this is serious.
Yeah.
You feeling them Giannis's?
No.
Okay.
What about you like the Kobe's? Kobe's is busting.
The
by the way.
Kobe's is. I don't say that about a lot of shoes,
Them Kobe's
but
is
the
smooth. Kobe's, Kyrie.
Yeah.
I don't like KD's. I'm not gonna hold it. I don't like KD's.
I don't like the KDs. I don't
You
like
like the
Giannis.
Kyrie's?
I like the Kyrie. Kyrie's has some collabs.
Yeah, he has some class.
He has some them SpongeBob collabs.
See, he thinking it from a sneakerhead point of view. That's not a real sneakerhead unless you can appreciate the value in all of the shoes, not just your favorite player.
Bro, that's a lie because I have 8 pair of Vapor Max Plus worn by no player, and that's actually my favorite shoe. And all the Vapor Max Plus are busting.
Because they make your feet feel good.
But they busting though. They busting.
No, they not.
They look
I
they
can't
look better than
I
Kobe's.
can't stand them. I don't have a pair of Vapor Max.
They look better than Kobe's.
Stop it. They look better than Kobe. Now you just smoking crack.
Vapor Max.
Actually, I got 2 pair of Vapor Max. I take that back.
Yeah, I know. I've seen you wear a few.
I got
Okay.
I got
Vapor Max is nice. I don't like it for 200.
Air Max
They
95.
200.
Air Max 95.
Like,
You know what I'm saying? So it's just about a choice. I'm not hating on the like.
they
No.
200. If they want 200, I'm rocking them. They 200. They 200.
How much were the Concords you just bought?
That's not the point. That's not the point. That's not the point.
225.
That's not the point.
That's definitely the point.
How's that the point?
Vapor Max Plus not only
Besides them being comfortable,
Well-
take away them being comfortable.
for a short guy to give me an extra 3 inches off the ground.
Now we're gonna wrap this up.
It's like
now
walking on air.
Now we're gonna wrap.
It's like walking on air, and they look good, and they look
No,
good
not all of them do.
everywhere I got.
every colorway.
Yeah, for him.
They colorway is slick.
The vapes look horrific,
You crazy?
except for like 3 pairs.
Not better than Kobe's though.
The-
To me, they
only the
do.
fly nets.
Kobe-
I only like the Vapor Max fly nets.
Let me tell you something about Kobe. Kobe's the Grinches. That's all I like.
Bruh,
I'm the only shoes I like. The Grinches. That's Kobe's.
take us home.
Yeah, let's get about here. This has been another episode of 94 Feet Podcast. Shout out to my brother Dre.
Yeah. I just want to say real quick, man. Happy holidays. We are not. Are we doing something next week? Have we decided? Or are we
No.
2-week hiatus?
Yep.
So we are on a 2-week hiatus because of the holiday season. You know, Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa to everybody that celebrates. Happy New Year. We'll see you in the new year. So enjoy this next 2 weeks of no podcast, but a lot of NBA popping.
We putting out some clips
Happy
and
New
stuff
Year's,
like that.
good people,
Shout out to
and
my brother
Merry
Kesey.
Christmas to all you good people.
I was gonna say shout out to my brother Kesey. Thank you for joining us too. But you
Yeah, you're taking too long.
okay. I was taking too long. He was okay. Let's make it right now. Please don't.
We will see y'all in the new year.
We will see you in the new year.
Big things coming up in the new year for 94 Feet.
Sure they are.
You telling me them ain't bussing?
I don't see nothing.
Oh yeah, I got the screen protector. My bad.
You can catch us on all social media platforms.
whack.
Facebook.
No, you're whack.
So smooth.
Come on. You whack.
You can catch us on all social media platforms: Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. You can also listen to us on all streaming platforms: Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Podcasts, Spreaker, SoundCloud. Agree with us?
Probably not.
This is 94 Feet Podcast. Peace.
Peace, good people.
And Merry Christmas and all that BS too. Gang.
Bruh. Look at
Are
it.
we still live? No, those are ugly.
The colorways. We are still live. Let me end this. Yo, while we're still live, you know what I'm saying? Drop it in the chat. Tell us what you think. Are you a Jordan guy? You're a Kobe guy for kicks? You're a Kyrie guy?
I wouldn't say that.
A
All
KD guy?
No, what
You
shoe is
illustrate,
better?
please?
Well,
what's
we gotta tap on top of it because we had some negative. We know it ain't gonna get. Let me be quiet. Well, what's your favorite sneaker, Kesey? Favorite sneaker, so
Why-
we can
why
end
be-
this podcast.
My favorite sneaker of all time is Retro 4s. I don't care what you say, what you say,
Really?
what you care, what you think.
11.
4s are my favorite.
Okay,
11.
I'm a 4 guy too. I'm
Fours are my
fire
favorite.
red 4s.
Black Cats.
Yeah,
Go
this
on.
is a 94P podcast extended. Holla at your boy.
What the?
Peace. Because we were talking and didn't end. So can you edit every